How's it going, guys? Zolich here, and welcome back to MOBA Legends. And today's topic is going to be very special because we're going to be talking about runes and how to build them for each legend. Alright, what made me come to this, to make a video for this, is I'm getting lots of messages and people asking me, how do I use runes? How do I build them? Which legends do I use them for? Are they even necessary entirely? Like, are they needed? That's the question, alright? In this video I'm going to explain them, break them down, and just give the full scope of what they are, right? In general, we know that runes are a handy tool which helps you nudge you a bit in a battle, in PvP. The same thing goes for power stones. They work the same way, but for PvE, adventure mode, right? So you can see here, this is my first rune castle. We have different elements. We have water, fire, earth, wind, and spirit, right? That's the way this game likes to set it up. And we have 3 slots for each, and so we fill them up with different elements, different stats given the legend we play. That's why you can't just roll with one rune castle for one legend. I mean, you need different ones to affect different legends. So let's take a quick look at each rune. I'm going to explain them before we go into each legend and slowly explain them, right? So as you can see here, we have MP Fire Rune, which just simply gives you more MP in battle. But before that, also understand, are runes necessary? Yes, they are very necessary. Although, it doesn't really seem necessary now because it doesn't really make a difference in a battle as of now, but in the future, if you see somebody with the veterancy of, let's say, Master 5, Master 4, or Warlord, if you fight them, you're most likely going to lose because at that stage, their runes make a big difference to them, unlike you, which probably like in skilled 1. I mean, you only have level 1 runes, which are not all unlocked, so you don't have the max ability. But warlords probably have level 4, all the runes level 4, which extremely make a difference into changing a battle. Alright, so let's continue. We have the crit rune, which helps in crits, 0.08% MP earth rune. And there's now people like, oh, can I just use water for each? But no, that's why you have different slots to use for different elements. Let me buy a new rune castle, and I'll just use that to test and mess around, alright? Alright, so rune castle 3. So you can see it here, spirit's in the middle, water's on top, and each, now the trick to doing rune castles is one element. Each element have the same type of rune given stats. Like water has magic defense, earth has magic defense. But now what you're going to be looking for is the one which gives the most. Alright? Now different runes give the most at different times. And as we all know, spirit runes give the most and also have the most. Like spirit runes have certain runes which other elements don't have. That's why they cost more, because they do give more, and which are pretty cool, I mean, honestly. So let's continue. As you can see here, we have HP rune, we have magic defense rune, and as you can see, there's an MP fire rune and an MP earth rune. Like I said before, each element has the same, although some have some that others don't have, if that makes any sense. Alright, we have HP, physical defense, dodge, HP, more HP, lifesteal. Lifesteal is practically every time. Have you noticed when you fight a jungle creeper camp, you gain HP slowly? Yeah, that's lifesteal, alright? And which helps in giving you HP back, which in all cases can really help a lot. Some legends, I will explain later, some legends do really focus on lifesteal and really helps them by farming camps. We have crit rune, HP regain, physical attack, attack speed, MP, lifesteal fire rune, massive defense once again, HP more HP, MP regain. Now the difference between MP, okay, it's practically the word regain. It's different from MP and MP regain. It's how much MP you gain back over time, and MP is just how much you have in total. Of a high crit fire rune. Now, like I said before, not all elements have the same high crit fire rune. Like as we see here, this is just a crit rune. And this should be another one. Yeah, this is just a crit rune. And so of course, this one costs more, but I mean, are you getting more value? it depends, because this is 1.5 and this is 2 times. So all in all, I'll still go for this. It's cheaper and it's about the same, not entirely, but I mean, you get the point. So I'll explain those later, which one to get and which one help you. It all depends on you entirely. I have a lot of methods, but I'm just saving it for the meantime. Okay, we have, what else do we got? Of cooldown wind rune. Now, wind is one of the only ones that has cooldowns, alright? Physical attack, attack speed, pierce fire rune. Now, pierce is more or less neglecting someone's, how do I say it? This is physical pierce, so you're practically neglecting their physical defense, which allows you in some attacks to deal more damage than others. Like, let's say you do normal attack on someone and you have this, right? Like, you'll be hitting 50, 50, 50. Then at moments in time, you pierce their physical defense and you probably hit 100, which also works like a crit. So you have crit rune as well to do even more damage, right? So it also helps in other cases. Physical defense, magical attack wind rune, crit rune. Now this is the spirit runes, which are very expensive, but also give the most stats, alright? Of lifesteal, dodge, high crit, regen, what else? Speed, movement speed practically. Pierce, physical pierce, haste, movement speed as well. Although, I mean, now you're wondering, okay, there's speed rune and there's haste speed rune. What the fuck? What's the difference? I don't get it. I mean, they both do the same thing. Don't be deceived. As you can see here, movement speed is 0.66%, and it's here movement speed 2.8. So buying haste is gonna be a waste, while this one gives more. It's just, you know, I don't think they've elaborated on that yet because it doesn't do anything, so don't buy it. And also, before out of the topic, if my voice is a bit out, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and this woke I can't sleep. I haven't sleeping throughout the whole day, so my voice may be a bit cracked, but I'm just doing this because I meet lots of people and there's somebody special that I'm making this for entirely, but in general it's for everybody, alright? Okay, we got magical pierce rune. Now this is different. The same applies, the same thing applies to the physical spirit and pierce rune. We have cooldown, we have bounty, alright? Gold per kill, which gives you more gold per kill, so it makes sense, right? It explains itself. So if I kill a minion and it gives me 200 gold, I get a final glow. This probably increases by small percentages, get 202. I mean, it doesn't make that much difference as of beginning. Like, most of these runes don't make so much of a difference as level 1, level 2. But as you get to the higher entrance, as you get higher up, as I said, like people like Master, 4, Warlord, it will make a difference for them because they have like level 5 of it, like 3, and that makes a big difference, alright? Of XP Spirit Rune, which levels you up faster in an arena, 0.5. And you can see Spirit, you didn't see any of these type of runes before in other elements because Spirit runes are very special, I guess. They're the center of all elements, they guide them all, and that's why they cost more, and they get more costly as we go on. We'll have attack speed and attack interval. Yes, attack interval. Ever since I joined this game, I was like, what the fuck is attack interval and attack speed? Like, I don't get it. It's like, they do the same bloody damn shit, but one is positive, one is negative. So, can anyone explain? I've not gotten a legit explanation, so I have to think about it myself. And what the conclusion I've come to, of course, it might not be correct, but it's partly correct, I think. I've tested it a bit. Attack interval means also applies to skills, while attack speed only applies to your normal attack. Alright? Attack interval means can help you cast your skills faster. In other words, the time between when you cast your skill and when you do auto attack is shortened. That's why it's negative. So if I do a skill, if I stun your Trolland, the time it takes me to do the auto attack after the stun is going to be much quicker. So that is my theory to it. Of course, it might not be correct, but that's all what I've seen, what I've tested, it seems to be pretty correct. So it applies to skills mainly, right? Physical attack, magical attack, revive spirit rune, which is also cool. Really, really cool, honestly. I mean, using that's pretty cool. It's very expensive, but I mean, it really helps in changing the game in the long run. Even not in the long run, level 1 is even cool. That's minus 2.3, which is still pretty alright. in the long run, it's gonna be very OP, as I can tell. We also got gold per second spirit rune. So this is different from bounty. Bounty is from every kill, and as well know, we also get gold over time. Each over time. So this one just increases the one we get over time without killing anything or without getting from other teammates. Alright. And I have super crit run, the same as always. So these are all your runes and all your elements, right? So they all affect different legends, different way, and different way different legends work, right? So let's start explaining each and every legend. I'm going to try and be quick about this. I don't want this video to be too long. I'd like to explain this the quickest way I can. Then I don't have time. Alright, let's go right here. Let's start off with rolling, shall we? Now the best way to understand your legend is through this, alright? Iron skills and stats. Most people don't look at this and, well, they don't really get the scope of it. But I'll explain the best I can. So practically you can see here that Roland is like majoring in magic and survival. So he's a tank and also a fair MLT damage dealer. I can see magical, physical, which is an exception. That's why it's good to have a physical build at the end of the day. So this can do a lot of damage. But for the most part, the rest are magical, right? You can see the stats, HP growth. Now these, as you can see here, of course, they look really weird. The plus. Now these are because of spirit runes. Okay, this is not. Okay, remove these and just think about PvP. Don't add the positive greens. All right. So as you can see here, you have good HP. Well, 700 makes a lot now. Okay, but it's okay. I can't really tell, but it has more magical attack than physical attack. So you can tell. You can use that to, do more damage. Although here, due to PvE, he has more physical attack. But in PvP, he has more magical attack. Alright, let's go to Owen. I don't think Owen has any. Okay, he has one, but you can see here. Owen is. It's so funny because Owen, unlike other legends, his survival and support are completely maxed out. Like, completely, as in they reach the bar. So, it's simply telling you, just go for the survival build. As in, just click on the build and just go full for that. That's my build for Owen. And it works perfectly, no doubt about that. As you can see here, he has good HP, he made his in physical defense more than magical defense, and he has more magical attack, clearly. Tusker, be quick about this, I'm running out of time anyways. I don't make this video too long, because it'll take long to render anyways. So let's be quick. Tusker, we can see here in the skills, he's maxed out in survival as well, so you gotta click the survival tab and just keep using most of it. It also does very physical damage. I mean, what's control? Now control is practically it also helps in movement speed, and control is practically how do I put this? It's the other factors are not listed out here, right? It's how much he's easier to use in perspective. That makes any sense, I doubt. But in other words, control just means like it does other stuff that affect him, right? His movement speed, his attack speed, other general stuff that don't really seem to make sense to me right at this moment. But you can see here, oh damn, I have more spirit runes, but you can take a look at it as your own and see what you have. We got orange skills. Now Way is pretty cool. I use him nicely, although it doesn't really work so well for him because he's very squishy, but he's very good for the strange structures with his attack speed. Alright, so this. Okay, after Way, I'm gonna cut the video here. I don't want the video to take too long. I'm gonna make it part 2 as soon as I'm done with this one. Alright, so don't worry, it's gonna be out very soon. Following this up, so don't worry about it. It's gonna be all covered. I get it. So I just want the video to be too long and take ever to render because I'm using my mobile device, my active tab, to do this. And it's gonna take a shitload of time. So you can see here, he does more physical damage, and he's practically fairly well-rounded with other stats as well. You can check here what he has. And in the second part, I'm going to explain what runes to use for each of them, alright? But for now, okay, I'm just ending right here. I'll continue in the next video, and I'll explain the rest of the legends as we go on. Alright, so thank you guys. Stay tuned. Check out part 2, and I hope you enjoyed. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.